questions for Damian. CJ.
CJ, just an amazing performance. I've seen a lot of basketball, incredible the way you played. Your thoughts on what kind of zone you were in, because at some point it looked like you did not miss tonight. Your thoughts on your game tonight?
I thought I was aggressive before the game, and my brother texted me, told me not to settle, told me to get to the mid-rim, get to the floater, get to the rim as much as possible. So I just tried to be aggressive. I thought I played a pretty solid game. I thought I missed a few plays. I had a pump fake guy got in here. I should have jumped into him. I cost us 2 points on that possession. Missed some left-hand layups, and I think I shot one too many threes. But besides that, I think I played pretty well. I wanted to empty the clip tonight, and I thought I did that.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Dave, you've been around a while, and you've seen this culture change and really morph over the time you've been here. And I see after the game, there's employees, staff, front office, owner, everybody's there celebrating. What do you think this shows about the culture of this team?
I mean, I think it speaks to the character, you know, of our organization and what we've become. Obviously, we had the roster turnover 4 years ago, and you know everybody was quick to shoot us down, you know, count us out. And at that point, you know, we didn't know for sure what direction we were going to go in, but we definitely leaned on the culture that we wanted to create. We leaned on that, doing things the right way, working hard, being about each other, you know, not being about one guy or two guys. You know, I think we really built that up from the jump. And to have that, it takes everybody, not just the players. You got to have the coaches, training staff, the front office, security, everybody who's with us there every day, the PR staff, everybody we see every day. Everybody's invested in what we've created. And I think when we come out on top in a game like this, in a tough series like this, you see it in everybody's celebration. You know, everybody's excited because we all play a part in it. And, you know, you don't just create this type of thing with just the players. It takes everybody, you know, to be all in, and that's what it was tonight.
KCLLTriplers.com. What was the mentality that you guys had when you were down 17 and when you were down 9 at the halftime? Obviously, at that point, game 7, looking pretty dire.
I think for us, the biggest thing was just taking one possession at a time. I think we came out a little tight defensively. Things were too easy for them. It was getting transition baskets, dunks, drop-offs. We just need to make it a little bit more difficult. I think as we settled in, we understood that it's a really long game. They were at home, and if we can get the game close, we felt like they would tighten up. And our biggest thing was just one stop at a time, one possession at a time. I think as the game went on, we did a much better job of defending.
And I agree with what he said.
Yeah. Matt Stevens, Silver Post. Damian, Troy Craig's guarding you most of the game. He leaves late in the third quarter. Did that seem like you got hurt? Did that help open up the floor for you and the rest of your team to help flip the script on this game?
I mean, I only made 3 shots, so I mean, they had a great game plan as a group. You know, I don't think it's a single person that could stop me from getting to certain spots on the floor. I think I'm able to get to where I need to get to, but you know, when I'm coming off pick and rolls, 2 guys come to the ball, the defense is pulled over. So I just tried to focus on, you know, making the right plays. CJ had it going, and you know, I think when I see him in that type of zone, I'm not going to, you know, shy away from the game. I'm going to still be involved in the game, but I'm not going to force anything because what we were doing was working. So I mean, he's a good defender, and their game plan worked out well for them as far as me shooting the ball tonight. But I thought the game opened up a lot because of what CJ was doing, getting downhill, getting into the paint, and they were having to help a lot more. And guys got, you know, offensive rebounds because they had to help on CJ, weak side shots and stuff like that. I thought that was when the game opened up for us in the half court. But what we did defensively allowed us to, you know, get out and get them scrambling more than anything.
Sandy Clough, 104.3 The Fan in Denver. For either one or both of you, did Myers Leonard coming in the second quarter, and I know he didn't have a single rebound, but he was a +9, and that was the best figure of any player on the floor tonight. Did his banging Jokic around late in the second quarter allow you guys to settle down and maybe get back into the game a little bit?
I thought it was a big part of it. You know, to win this type of game, it takes everybody. And Jokic is such a huge part of what they do. You know, they run their offense through him. He's playmaking, he's scoring, he's bringing the ball up the court. So, you know, Myers made him work. He was physical with him when he had him on the island. When he was coming up the court, Myers was standing in his way, making him work his way up the court. Nothing was easy. So even though he might not have had a rebound or that many points, in this situation, it's all about coming in and having an impact on the game. And I thought that was Myers' mentality. He came in, he had an impact, and he was really vocal out there. You know, he wanted it, and I think it showed.
2 more questions, and we gotta wrap it.
CJ, was it Eric you were FaceTiming with after the game? And if so, what were you guys talking about? What was that moment like?
I was FaceTiming my woman, my fiance. Shout out to my baby. But, after that, I was texting my brother. And we talk at halftime of every game, and he just gives me looks, encourages me, tells me when I'm doing things wrong, tells me when I'm doing things the right way. And I just wanted to FaceTime and tell him that I ain't gonna be able to make it to Russia. Like I said, when we were playing the Thunder, because we're gonna go as far as possible. And then I was FaceTiming my cousins and telling them Happy Mother's Day. Obviously my mom in a second, so I'll have to FaceTime her. But no, it's just I'm a big family person, so I like to celebrate with my family when I'm not here.
CJ, I've seen you do a lot of things in the last few years, but I don't know, the chase down block, I don't know how many of those I can remember seeing, but that's a pretty big play in the game. Could you talk about that for a second?
Yeah, I think it was a turnover that led to a run out. They passed it ahead. Seth did a good job of kind of cutting off his lane, making him have to go, over his head, and he put it right there for me. I just went and got it, Bron style. Shout out to my guy, Bron. It was a mini version of Bron block on Iggy some years ago. Definitely didn't get up as high, but it was a cool play and something that we'll remember forever. I might get a picture of that one. Ain't no joke now.
How big was that play from your perspective? How big was
That chase down block, I mean, that was huge. I think in that situation, we just trying to get as many stops as possible and have good, long offensive possessions. The game is coming to an end. And, those are the plays that get teams going, coming off a turnover or whatever it was. And then they get an easy one, and that part of the game, you want to make them have to work for everything on the offensive end, that was basically a throw ahead. It looked like it was just going to be an easy lay-in. And I saw Seth, like CJ said, I saw Seth run back and kind of take away his opportunity to load up and explode. And then I saw CJ coming at an angle, and I was like, I could tell by how he was timing me, he was going to go get it. But, I mean, the way the whistle was going down the stretch, I thought, like, maybe this is going to be a foul or something. But he went up and got it. LeBron style, like he said.
All right, we'll wrap it up.